Long ago, in the powerful lands of the Yoruba, where kings and warriors shaped the fate of nations, and women were expected to bow low, one woman stood taller than them all, fierce, brilliant, and feared. Her name? Efunsetan Aniwura. She wasn't born into power, she was born into potential. Her father, a war chief from Ikija, her mother, a trader from Ile-Ife. As a child, she followed her mother through crowded markets, learning trade, numbers, and survival. When war destroyed her hometown, her family fled to Ibadan, a city rebuilt from blood. There, Efunsetan rose. She built an empire, not with violence, but with vision. She owned vast farms, commanded over 2,000 slaves, and traded goods like tobacco, textiles, and gunpowder across West Africa. She became the richest woman in Yorubaland and earned the powerful title Iyalode of Ibadan. But behind success was sorrow. She had one beloved daughter who died in childbirth. Efunsetan never healed. Her grief turned to cold resolve. She banned pregnancy among her slaves. Violators were executed. Dozens died. Her compound grew silent, harsh, and feared. Her rising power drew envy, especially from Latoosa, the feared military commander of Ibadan. He saw her influence as a threat. She dared to speak in a world where women were silenced. She defied him in public, advised warriors, and stood tall. Their rivalry simmered until it boiled. Latoosa tried to bring her down with fines and shame. But she paid the fines and raised her chin higher. He sent warnings. She sent silence. He could not overpower her in the open, so he turned to the shadows. He found her weakness, not her enemies, but her family. Her adopted son, Kumuyilo, the boy she raised as her own. Latoosa whispered into his ears, promised him power, promised him freedom. And one night, the son betrayed the mother. On the evening of June 30th, 1874, two slaves, acting under Kumuyilo's order, entered her room while she slept. She woke, ordered them killed. At night, she took her own life by drinking poison from the calabash, refusing to let her enemies taste her defeat. Her death shook Ibadan to its roots. Some cheered, some wept, and many remained afraid. Years have passed, yet her name echoes still. To some, Efunsetan Aniwura was a tyrant, cruel and unyielding. To others, she was a visionary, a woman who dared to seize the world in a time when women were told to be silent. She remains one of the most powerful women in Yoruba history, a symbol of female strength, a reminder that leadership knows no gender, that grief can harden, but power, true power, leaves a legacy. In the songs of market women, in the stories told under moonlight, her name lives on.